Hello and welcome to this short video where in real time I'm going to go through 3 of my favourite exercises to help take tension out of the upper body and the shoulders. This week I've seen a couple of people who have complained of headaches or aches and pains in their shoulders towards the end of the day or at the end of the week, and I thought I could list these exercises for you and I could give you them, but it's nice to go through it in real time and feel how long you should be holding. Just have that extra instruction and guidance. So start seated, and you could do this on your desk chair or your office chair as well. And if you're on a chair, you're going to hold underneath with the right hand. If you're not, you're just going to sit on your right hand. Take your left arm up to the sky and then place your left hand over your right ear and just encourage the head over to the left so that you open out the right side of the neck, the scalenes. So for those of you that experience tension up from the side of the neck around the ear, this is going to feel nice opening out that area. It's also going to help those of you that get sometimes a bit of pins and needles down the arm, pinching sensation. It's not the only answer, but it may work for you. And I don't want to overcomplicate things and throw too much at you, but you have 3 groups to the scalenes: anterior, middle and posterior. So technically the front, the middle and the back. So whilst you're here, primarily you're stretching the middle portion. If you just tuck the chin into the chest and look down towards the ground, then you're going to take that stretch into the posterior portion. And if you look up towards the sky, then you're going to take it into the anterior portion. So you can roll through those 3 vectors and decide where you're carrying tension and where you need to release. And try not to hold the breath as you do this. Sometimes you don't realise we're holding the breath. And that's another big part to tension in the shoulders and the upper body. So the easier and the freer we can breathe, the more relaxed we'll feel through the shoulders and the neck. And I'll explain that when we go to the other side. So sit onto your left hand, take your right arm up, bring your hand over the ear and encourage the head down over to the right. So now you're stretching that left side. Feel free to go straight into the movements, kind of chin up, chin down, or just stay with that long hold through that middle portion of the scalenes. And the reason I said that deep breath is going to help, when we breathe really nice, big, deep, full breaths, we use the diaphragm, the rib cage, the chest. And when we don't breathe very well, we shallow breathe, it's all from the very top of the chest and the neck and the throat area. So that's why that area gets tense or tight with shallow breath. Whereas breathing deep, we take the tension away from that upper area and essentially disperse it through a greater area. Okay, let that go. Now you're going to take both hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, slide the shoulders down the back as you pull the knuckles away, and you can look up towards the sky. You can hold it here. What I like to do, and I'll just spin around so you can see, I like to interlace the fingers and push my knuckles down to the floor so I have somewhere to lift my chest. I'm really squeezing the shoulder blades back together. You don't need to crease the neck all the way back, but just think about lifting the chin so the throat opens. Stay here, breathe. Now most of you are going to spend most of your day like this, kind of forward, be on a keypad laptop. So if you're going to spend 8 hours like this a day, maybe even more, it's so important to take it back to here and reverse the damage really. Okay, then the third one, interlace the hands behind the back of the head. I'll go sideways and then move so you can see from the front. Inhale, open your elbows out, lift through the chest. And as you exhale, round through the spine, bring the elbows to touch. Inhale, lift. So not only are you opening the chest, you're actually lengthening through the waist, the lower back. Exhale, round. Really try and stretch the shoulder blades so you feel the in-between shoulder blade area opening. So keep going. I'll move forward so you can see we're trying to get a nice big open through the collarbones. Look up. Exhale, round. Actually try and bring the shoulders together, the elbows together, sorry. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. And then release from there. Just sit nice and tall. And close the eyes for a moment and just notice how you feel around the shoulders and the neck. Hopefully feel like there's a bit more distance between the earlobe and the top of the shoulder. A little bit more space across the collarbones. And maybe even a length through the spine, a height through the seat. And you can save this video and come back to it. You can come back to it on your lunch break if you feel like it's been a really stressful morning, or at the end of the day, or maybe it just becomes your Friday ritual and you can just walk into the weekend with slightly less tension in your shoulders and around your neck. So I hope you enjoyed that. As I say, please save it and come back to it or share it with people who you may think would find it beneficial. Thank you.